I gave my heart and soul again. No one wants me on their stage. I stare at the fourth wall again, and nobody knows my name. Oh, that changed when you found me, forever changed. And I sang for you until it hurt. I said I loved you and meant every word. I had wondered when my world would turn. Then you became my universe. So I gave my heart and soul, and then the words spread like a fire. I talked to the fourth wall, and then we sang into the night. You saved me more than you know. Oh, you saved me. Oh, and I'll sing for you until it hurts. I'll say I love you and mean every word. I don't wonder why my world still turns, because you are my universe. Because you are my universe. You saved me more than you know. You saved me. And I'll sing for you until it hurts. I'll say I love you and mean every word. I don't wonder why my world still turns, because you are my universe.
Take me now, baby, here as I am. Pull me close, try and understand. Desire is hunger, is the fire I breathe. Love is a banquet on which we feed. Come on now, try and understand the way I feel when I'm in your hands. Take my hand, come undercover. They can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now, can't hurt you now. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to lovers. Because the night belongs to lovers.
fire and can't stay warm. The only secret to make it through.
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I hope you are doing well today. How is everybody, my friends?
Drive to the coast is clear, faster till it disappears.
Are we ready to start stream? Are we ready to investigate some ghosts and tell stories and share experiences together? Thank you for joining me today. Fairy Ashes, welcome, welcome, welcome. R2 coming in, claiming first. How's it going? It's good to see you. It's so good to see you. I'm just doing something super quick. But we are going to hop into Phas. We are going to check out, the Cursed Hollow event, which I think is going to be pretty cool. So, I had the weirdest experience right before starting stream. So the spouse and I popped off to go kind of quickly snag up a little bit of food. I hadn't really eaten today. And we were just sort of out in the world for a minute. I mean, truly, we were only at the place long enough for food to be made and then bring it back. Kind of a vibe. I'm wearing this, and a Legend of Zelda hoodie over it. My spouse is with me. They're wearing a Bad Religion t-shirt, like the band. Bad Religion, it says Bad Religion and has their logo below it. Which, for those unaware, is like one of the circles with a line through it, like no to something. With a Protestant cross under it. But it's the logo of the band, Bad Religion, which is one of our favorite bands. And so we're out, we're unlocking our bikes, we're about to head home. And this guy comes up to us and is like, "Hey, I see you have a very serious shirt on. How are we doing today?" And we just sort of look at each other. And he's kind of in the way of me unlocking my bike. So the spouse is just sort of taking care of unlocking both of our bikes because I can't quite reach my bike lock with this guy there. And we're like, "We're good." And he's like, "Good to hear, good to hear." You know, and gestures towards my spouse's shirt and is like, "You know, that brings up a good point about how we shouldn't follow any religion specifically, or any religious practices specifically, as long as we follow the biblical teachings of Jesus being our Lord and Savior." And his spouse and I sort of stare and glance. And he's like, "Do you believe in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Do you believe in Jesus?" And I was like, I looked him dead in the eyes. Hold on, I'm changing where camera stuff is. I look him dead in the eyes. I'm like, "No, I don't." I was like, "I don't. That one is Catholic." And I point at my spouse, which is true. I'm a filthy heathen, and my spouse is sort of an anti-theist, but is also technically a Catholic. And I'm like, "I don't. They do." And he's like, "You know," he starts launching into it again, and I'm like, "But also, that's a band shirt. That is a musical band shirt. That is the name of the band and their logo." And he was like, "Oh, it is?" And I was like, "Yeah. Yeah. It's a punk band." I was like, "Oh, what are they about?" And he keeps like doing this with his hands while talking to me. And it's like, what are they about? What kind of music do they make? And I was like, they're a punk band. They've been around for like 40 years. A little bit more than that actually now. And a lot of rights to the people, anti-establishment stuff, a lot of like evaluate yourself and your actions in your life kind of stuff. And he's like, oh, that's cool. Well, but do you believe in Jesus? And I was like, again, I don't. They do. But also that's about a band. So, but no, they're Catholic. You're talking to a Catholic about Jesus. You can stop now. And he was like, oh, do Catholics believe in Jesus? I'm sorry, boy, if you, sir, if you were going to come up to random strangers in public and try to proselytize at them about Jesus, and you coming at it with your full chest, coming up to people on the street, especially in a place like Portland, to be like, yeah, of course, don't necessarily believe in any specific religion, but as long as you believe in Jesus, you believe in Jesus, right? And then have the gall to do that while not knowing what Catholics are or that they believe in Jesus. You are out of your league. Do not. Abort mission, walk away. That's all you get to do at that point is abort mission and walk away. And he's like, oh, do they believe in Jesus? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh, so they're Christian? And I'm just like, that is when Professor Metal, my spouse, finally looked up and was like, we are real Christians, unlike Protestants. And I was like, what? Oh, Catholics. And I was just like, like the Pope. And he's like, oh, the Pope. Right. He has like the thing on the chain, right? And I'm like, a sensor. And he's like, the thing that's like a chain with a ball with like the smoke and stuff that comes out. I'm like, it's called a sensor. And he's like, that's what it's called, a sensor? And I'm like, yes. That's a sensor. It has like incense in it, and it swings when you walk. Many, many clergy have it, not just the Pope, but yes, that you're thinking of the right vibe, at least. But important guy to the church, big hat, lives at the Vatican, and he's like, I think I know who you're talking about. Dude was ballsy enough to come try to proselytize random people just picking up Indian food on the street. And he doesn't know who the Pope is. I was dying. He was like, huh. Okay, well, so you believe in Jesus? And I was like, yeah, we're not your audience. And he's like, okay, well, you have a good day, and like walked away. Why can't I have an ounce of that confidence, right? But this is like a grown-ass, like probably 30-something, 40-year-old man. It wasn't like a teenager. This wasn't like a young missionary. This is a grown-ass man. The way I laughed after he left, the way I just busted up, I was just like, there's a part of me, like if we weren't in a hurry, right? If I wasn't trying to come back here to start streaming and hang out with all of you, if, I could have talked to that guy. I could have been like, this is what I believe in. I think that Jesus as written sounded like a pretty chill dude. Like a social like leftist who hangs out with a lot of like SW and like cool people. Like, okay. We could kick it. That's fine. Not my religion, not my views of the universe, but like I could have a conversation about Jesus. It's Easter tomorrow, whatever. I wanted to get home. I wanted to just come back and drink my bubble tea and eat my Indian food. But yeah, to have the confidence, have the unwavering confidence to come talk to people just in the middle of this parking lot about Jesus and not know who the Pope is, to not know what Catholics are. Like, I by no means associate with the Catholic Church, right? But the unwavering confidence that this man had, honestly remarkable. Honestly, truly kind of remarkable. But yeah, so today, speaking of ghosts, I probably shouldn't say that. Speaking of Easter and whatnot, we are going to be playing what is effectively the Easter event for Phasmophobia. But if I wasn't in a hurry, I very likely would have stayed there and like educated this man on his own potential religion. But I did not have the time. So I just left it alone. And I think that that's an amount of self-restraint that I don't always share. No, I thought that was quite a lot. I don't know, it was so fascinating. Yeah, it was really fascinating. Yeah. Okay, so Phasmophobia. A different situation involving well, Easter still. So we have our Cursed Hollow event. Ooh, let me just close some stuff also really quick. Oh my god, why does it reopen all of these every time? I close them all every time, off stream obviously, and it opens them all the time. Okay. Ghost Hunters, we have an update for you. Our latest patch of Phasmophobia, including the Cursed Hollow event, has rolled out for Steam. Okay, so Cursed Hollow, our first community event for 2025, brings with it a host of changes based on community feedback from past events. These include, but are not limited to, map rotation, gameplay modifiers, as well as both community and personal rewards for players. You can find out more about what to expect from it, from this other thing that I just opened. Default event weather. The default weather for all Cursed Hollow maps will be heavy rain. However, there will be a chance for blood moon to occur. Oh, okay. Implemented right stick dead zone support for all gamepads. Fix some stuff so that people don't get stuck. Good. They removed the safe spot behind a bedroom mirror. It's terrible. Okay. Today we're excited to announce Cursed Hollow. Enter the Cursed Hollow. When Cursed Hollow launches, ghost hunters will be tasked with uncovering the secrets of the Cursed Hollow by identifying ghosts, completing objectives, and discovering totems scattered across the maps. Be warned, however, activating these totems is likely to affect that which haunts you, the forest spirit. I love the forest spirit. It's like a little jackalope. It's very cute. These effects may play out in your favor or up the challenge for you and your team. The maps featured will be decorated with all manner of event theming fit for the forest spirit. Usually a lot of like jars of fireflies and rabbit statues and stuff. Be sure to take any screenshots during your investigation to share. Rewards. With the Cursed Hollow, we're switching things up when it comes to community rewards. Based off community feedback, we'll be splitting rewards into distinct categories: community and personal. So before Halloween of last year, big holiday events like these, big seasonal events, were all personal rewards. Halloween of last year, they introduced community-only rewards. So everyone, whether or not you really competed in the event much at all, got some amount of rewards just for opening up the game and interacting a little bit, depending on where the community had gotten to collectively. This is their first time combining the two. So, let's see. This adds an extra incentive for players to continue playing and unlock ID upgrades. Sure. Okay, so the ID upgrades will only be available to people who complete their personal goals. The community events trophies will also be undergoing a rework. Each event will have a trophy that will be able to be upgraded up to 3 times each, with players being able to gather points throughout the event. If the personal goal is met, your trophy will be upgraded. If you don't meet this year's goal, you'll continue your progress into future ones. All rewards will also auto-claim, meaning you simply have to log in at any point. Oh, okay. Alright. I will miss interacting with certain things. But okay. And then many of the maps are going to be included in this event instead of just 3. Oh, based off feedback, they've decided to reduce the duration of the event. Roughly 3 weeks instead of being a month long. Okay. I really liked how long they were. Alright. Hi, GCB. Cool. Okay. So... Oh, I should actually post that I went live. I did that in Discord, but I didn't do it on Blue Sky, which I haven't been doing as much lately with how cursed and broken things have been.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay. Let me just drop to going live. GCP, how are you today? How's it going? Okay. Looks so cool. Oh, yeah. I love the Force Spirit. It's always my favorite. All of this for moi. Incredible. I hope they don't remove. Oh, that's so cool. Thank you so much for that. Follow your beautiful nerd. Welcome to the community. We have an anonymous follower, so feel free to say hi, lurk, whatever's in your heart. No, this is glorious. The spirit, the Force Spirit's always like my favorite. But also, is it any wonder why? I mean, the best. Okay, so Cursed Hollow. The community goals are already hit, apparently. Great. And then, I haven't done my personal goals yet. So we have to get those open. Okay. Oh. There's a leaderboard now. Okay. Let's get down to business, shall we? We're gonna bring most things with us, but I only need one flashlight with me. Only one spirit box, only one thermometer. I don't need to bring any headgear with us. Great. You know what? Really quick before we get this started, I just need to go run and grab anti-nausea medication, and then I'll be right back, and then we'll start. Okay? So don't go anywhere. I'll leave you with a clippy clip while I'm gone, and I'll see you in just a few. Okay? Oh no, not that one. Mr. X can tax my ass any day. What's the hand, huh? If Devolver Digital ever wants to sponsor the stream, I'll wear one of those creepy Volvy masks. That's an official offer, Devolver. Bro craves swole chow. Dude is so chill. This is the most unbothered man on the planet. does not care that our door shut and locked itself, does not seem bothered by the fact that as soon as we turned this off, it shut itself and put a note on itself. Okay, he's finally bothered, and so am I. Exact change, you sexy lady. Come back again. Thank you so much. Turns out I'm exact change sexual. That's perfect. Thank you. Oh, accidental color. I will find a way to love you. But right now I do not love you. Have you ever carved an eldritch totem out of cheese? Hoping that the stars would be right? This is actually working kind of okay. That's working okay. This cheese is delicious. I made a good call getting snacking cheese. Oh, what is that box? What is... Oh, God, more bread. Ah, jeez. Okay. We're just gonna let our restockers deal with that. You. And we will call it Project Piss. No, no. No. Oh, no. Okay, here's the thing. I didn't mean, like, literally choking Skyfer. I mean, like, Skyfer... I said something, and Skyfer was like, oh my god, that made me choke. And then I found it delightful that she had such a reaction to the thing I said that made her laugh. I'm gonna stop talking.
Well, that would certainly spice up this evening.
Oh?
Let's wait until things quieten down. Once the others are asleep, we'll find each other.
Red alert! Red alert!
Indeed you will, my love. Indeed you will. You're eager, aren't you? But we need to wait a little longer. Once everyone's in their bedrolls, we'll slip out of ours and find each other.
We were literally whittling hard cheese earlier. Sometimes you've got to literally whittle hard cheese, you know? Okay, let's get into this game. So we have lots of good maps we can do. We'll just start at Edgefield, which in my opinion, out of those 4 options, is far and away the easiest.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
Okay, so...
Intel, looks like this is going to be a tough one. We've had reports of violence, and it looks like they left in a hurry.
Reports of violence. They appear to have left in a hurry. Anthony Dixon responds to me, because it's just me. EMF motion sensor incense. Okay. That's all very easy. That's all very easy. What about our weekly tasks? Earn money. Use objects. Complete the challenge. Oh god. The challenge mode of speed demons is in Maple Lodge. Yeah, that's not happening. Never mind. But we'll do most of that. Oh. There seems to be some form of light source over there that implies to me... Oh, that implies to me that this whole neighborhood celebrates the forest spirit and its return. Okay, so I did not mean to throw my lighter. That's okay. Okay. Is there anything else that I want to take other than all the sensors? Breakers in the garage. Okay, Anthony. Let's see what you've got for me, huh? Very cool. Very cool. Okay. We're gonna leave the camera right in here. And then we're gonna pick up this camera. And we'll take it upstairs. Nice. Ooh, there's a little bit of spine. You love to see it. Also, I don't remember if that was already open when I walked by. But that's okay. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna keep tabs on it. Okay. I hear, I think, water running. Or maybe a radio? We'll place that there. Oh, so cool. We'll place this right here on this radiator. We'll go down into the basement next. We'll place a little sound sensor down here. Oh my goodness. Incredible. Okay. I definitely hear something somewhere. Well, actually. Nice and warm in there. Alright. I don't love that for us. That one just being like forever on. Okay. And that was motions in the upper hallway as well. I am for sure hearing a noise. So we're gonna go check out back here. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna use this sensor like the Catholics do, like the Pope. Sorry, it's just so funny that happens to be the conversation I had today. I'm gonna drop that there. Oh, am I already dead? Yeah, I'm dead.
You're a clown and a fool.
Scobadadoot, bar do you want?
Oh, no. That was just a little spicy event. Still stepping outside. Thanks, Dwight, for those scary bits. Gabadoot. The doo-wop? Indeed. Okay. Okay, Anthony. Alright, Anthony. I'm gonna grab crucifixes. Yeah, we're gonna grab crucifixes. Okay, this will cover this whole room. And out here. It worked. It did work. Okay, I'll move the camera from downstairs. So we're checking out Cursed Hollow and trying to learn about the forest spirits more. One of my favorite entities in the Phasmophobia universe. Let's see, what else are we trying to do? No, that's really about it. Just forest spiriting it up. Feel that back. I should probably figure out exactly what I'm doing. Because I kind of don't know. Which is weird to be honest for me. Hmm. Okay, so I'm not seeing any specific things to worry about. Hmm. So with the forest spirit, in the past I've been really clear about what the events are. Oh, thank you for writing in my book. Mm-hmm. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you young? Are you old? Okay. If I think that you, Anthony, are a myling, I'd be looking for UV. So let's go grab that really quick. Alright, Anthony. Let's see what we can do. I hate to leave the sensor here, but I want UV first. Yeah. Alright, buddy. Let's do this. Was that your foot pick? Yeah. So now for the disturbed salt. Oh no, that's good. Ghost writing. Now for the disturbed salt. How is that only a 2? Rude. Okay. Alright. There we go. It's all right, good sir. I will take my leave of you for the moment. I'm gonna try to figure something out. I might regret this. We're gonna take both of these in real quick. Just to get this out of the way. And then we're gonna grab a camera. Because we already know what Anthony is. We don't have our cursed object yet. I also am not 100% certain I know what I'm trying to get. Like, you're clearly hissing. We're supposed to do something for the favor of the wood spirit, or the forest spirit. But man, hell if I know. Okay, so I'm assuming the cursed object is gonna be in the basement. You're awesome. Yes. Okay. Also you. Hi, old ways. Also you, though. Yeah, the wooden rabbits are so cute. Again, the forest spirit's my favorite. Okay, so I just need one more thing that might get me a little cash. Okay. I am... I don't know if I really care about the perfect investigation bonus. I kind of want to see how I gain the favor of the forest spirit. Yeah, that's why all the hatched chocolate eggs and the rabbits and stuff. It's our third year of having Easter events. Okay, Anthony. 1213. It's a shame it's not 1312.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Oh, the bone was the other thing I forgot. Ugh. Okay. I love you, Forest Spirit. You are by far my favorite. Don't tell Krampus, but you are the best. Every year, you're the best. All hail. Yeah, last year's was particularly wonderful also. I love you. Oh. What a silly mortal I am being. Do I want this Forest Spirit ID? It's this Forest Spirit ID. This one is much more old waysy, if I'm being honest. I think we're gonna go with this one, though. Yeah. Why, you're so great. Been 2 years since you joined my community. And I want to say that I knew you for a few months before that. Yeah, I'm so grateful. So grateful. Because you were the best. Okay, so... Oh. The tree out of the broken window in this door? Oh no. Yoink. Okay. Find and reveal any forest minions. Yeah, it mentioned that, but how? Okay, let me figure this out. They're being more obtuse than usual. It's still so funny that tonight I'm streaming a game that has sensors in it after that weird-ass encounter that I had right before stream today. Okay, so... I'm discovering the totems scattered across the maps. Oh, ooh, do I have to dots them? Do I have to dots them all? Okay. Well, chat, we're gonna figure this out together. Okay. So, I think that I have to try dots on all the nests. So we're gonna bring... We're gonna bring a different set of equipment with us. Whenever I encounter the smaller version of this, I just need 2 disposable razors. Wait, what? I'm trying to figure out how you'd see that. Huh. The spaces between her fingers. Oh! Oh, okay. Alright. I'm picking up what's being put down. Okay. So let me try this a different way. I wish I could bring 1 level 3 dots and 1 level 1 dot. You know? Oh. The maps available are different now. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to treat a level 3 dot as if it's a level 1 dot.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. The coast here seems to be linked to after a cursed object. Go and take a closer look. Maybe using it will help your investigation.
I do miss the Easter egg hunt from 2 years ago. I will say that. I really miss the Easter egg hunt. Nom's pain. Good, good. What kind of nom? Okay. Okay. I think I know how to interact with the Easter event now, and I think it is Dot, and I'm not sure if I can do it with Dot's 3. So we'll find out together. Leftover fries and wings. Nice. Motion sensor, escape, capture picture the ghost, Christopher Barton. And the breaker's in the basement. So we'll grab our trusty Zippo. I guess let's do this. I think he might need a tier 1 dot specifically. Oh. We'll do this. We'll plop this down. Okay, that nest is empty. That nest is empty. Is it based off where the hissing is? It might be the hissing. Hey, babe. Oh, that looks like a prime example of where what I'm looking for might be. Oh my god, look at all the forest spirit totems around the dining table together. Having a cutie pie little meal. Okay. Gorgeous. We love this for them. I think I scared it. No. Can you move over here? Well, that was either good or awful, and we'll find out which after this commercial break. No. We'll figure it out later. Now to figure out where the actual ghost is. I've yet to see, like, an orb, dots or anything. Wow, that sure's something. Huh. Oh, there's the bone evidence. Yeah, this would be way easier with a tier 1 dots projector, which is wild. I never thought I would say that about anything ever, but that would appear to be the case. Okay, it didn't hop. It did not hop to this one. Right? Oh, that is an empty nest. It is also an empty nest. Oh, that was the actual ghost trying to scare me just now. Where might it have hopped to? There's an empty nest. Babe, how's it going? Here, for spirit. I mean you no harm. Hmm? Okay, so the ghost itself is either in this room or the hallway. I should really start figuring out where I'm the most likely to die. Oh, my sanity's starting to get low. Like, low. Supremely huntable. I mean, it could be hopping around. I hate to do this, but I'll have to be right back again. I'm sorry, I've been feeling really ill, today, and I thought I could get it under control, but my body's really, really unhappy in a way that I can't, I cannot withhold right now, so I'll be right back. Oh no. Okay, here's the thing. I didn't mean like literally choking Skyfer. I mean like Skyfer, I said something and Skyfer was like, oh my god, that made me choke. And then I found it delightful that she had such a reaction to the thing I said that made her laugh. I'm gonna stop talking. This just in, 4 p.m. Sorry, Ashes enjoys the moist vibe of Yakuza. You laugh, but I do. I do enjoy the moist vibes. Luckily, there's no clip command here. People have to either do it intentionally or not at all. Damn it, Tesseract! Man, this is like last year when I told Skyfer that I'm happy to choke her anytime and then wished her a happy Pride. I don't know, man. Slurp slurp, bitches. Ha! 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 I shook my glasses off. My glasses went away. You. And we will call it Project Piss. No, no. Toilet paper? Whoa! I've never carried toilet paper in my store before. Oh, I feel so bougie now. That's gonna be, like, made out of gold. Oh, $16 a pack. Delight. I heard something moaning and groaning just now like that bathroom before. Oh shit. Yeah, it's a horror game. Have you ever carved an eldritch totem out of cheese, hoping that the stars would be right? This is actually working kind of okay. That's working okay. This cheese is delicious. I made a good call getting snacking cheese. I don't like that. I don't like whatever just occurred. I think milk just came flying out of me, and that's... I don't like that. No. Oh no. Okay, here's the thing. I didn't mean like literally choking Skyfer. I mean like Skyfer, I said something and Skyfer was like, oh my god, that made me choke. And then I found it delightful that she had such a reaction to the thing I said that made her laugh. I'm gonna stop talking. Dude is so chill. This is the most unbothered man on the planet. Does not care that our door is shut and locked itself. Does not seem bothered by the fact that as soon as we turned this off, it shut itself and put a note on itself. Okay. He's finally bothered, and so am I. Nux Asylum, thank you for the 5,000 bits. Jasmine, thank you for the 100 bits. I wonder how many accounts with Waluigi in the name there are on this platform. Probably a lot, since he's the best Mario character, but... Y'all are... I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. Wait, who said that? What? Oh my god, Tess. Oh no, not that one. Mr. X can tax my ass any day. I'm Fiery Riz Ashes. So... You don't... You don't get to be fiery if you can't help make things hot, right? So... Ayo! Okay, we're gonna move on from whatever is happening right now. Oh, accidental color. I will find a way to love you, but right now I do not love you. We were literally whittling hard cheese earlier like it was wood. Have you ever driven a Ford F-150? Kind of stuff was happening. Oh, what is that box? What is... Oh, God, more bread. Ah, oh, jeez. Okay. We're just gonna let our restockers deal with that. Love a woman with a machine gun, though. Happy Pride. I know that it's out of context, but one, I don't know how I've never seen that clip of yours. And two, what? 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 Erica? Ma'am! Oh, you deserve to play Echo again. Because it was, really, it was only like a third of a table because of the 3D printer and stuff. And they were like, I could have turned the 3D printer off and moved it. And I was like, it's okay. Like, with how into 3D printing you are, I wasn't sure if it'd be kind of romantic background noise. So... The admonishing look that I got from them. The look I got from them was everything. Honestly, it was so good. The hum of the end, like the hum of the motor. Because it's mostly just like a consistent whirring. Listen, sometimes a consistent whirring is romance. Hi friends, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sometimes I just really wish bodies would get with the program. But I'm back. Okay. Still alive. A little. I'm sure you know how this feels. I don't want to get super into it because I both don't want to squick anybody out, and also like I just want to have fun ghost hunting. You know that like enough pain of the right types without relief, and like the nausea that comes with certain levels of pain. That's kind of my life the last few days. And by few days, I mean like a week and a half. Okay, so we have UV. We have some stuff inside. I want a thermometer. we're gonna bring... I'm gonna swap out my actual flashlight for EMF, I think. Okay. Let's get this cozy. No, thanks, Kawhi. I appreciate it. Oh. Hold up. Nice. This is gonna be below 10. Not fully freezing though, and I was really hoping it'd be fully freezing, but that's okay. Do this here. We'll plop this onto the corner. Oh, that was a knock on the window. Excuse me. I would like to stand on your bed, please, now. Oh, can I not get on the bed? Oh, it might be because of the stuff that's in the way because of the event. Unfortunate. That's okay. That's okay. And this game is kind of wild sometimes. That's fair. Hi, Emmy. Hi, Sketch. Okay. So we're gonna grab some crucifixes and some motion sensors. I still think it's so funny. So R2 was here at the beginning of stream, and I know I told R2, but for anyone who wasn't lurking already when the story was told, so right before stream started, I'd run out to grab something with the spouse, and we ended up grabbing a little bit of food, so I would eat something today, at least try, and all that, and they're wearing our Bad Religion shirt, like the band Bad Religion. And this guy comes up to us. We're like unlocking the bikes to come home. This guy comes up to us and is like, you know that you're wearing a serious shirt. How are we today, my friends? And we're just like, we're good. How are you? And that's when he's like, you know, shirts like that bring up how important it is to not follow any one religion as long as we believe in Jesus. You believe in Jesus? And we're like, oh god. Oh no. Hold on. Where are you? Are you here? Do you believe in Jesus? Are you here? Ooh. That's Spirit Box. And it was just so funny because like I was like, I don't, they do. Also, that's a band shirt. That's like a shirt for a musical band. And he's like, oh, is it? What are they about? What are they like? So I'm trying to describe the band Bad Religion. And he's like, oh, interesting. So do you believe in Jesus? I was like, again, I don't. They do. They're a Catholic. So they know the Jesus thing. And he was like, oh, interesting. Do Catholics believe in Jesus? Do Catholics believe in Jesus? The audacity. To which the spouse was like, they're like Christians. They're Christians, actual Christians, unlike the Protestants. which was very funny. And this guy was like, oh, okay. And I was like, you know, like the Pope? And he's like, the Pope? Oh, he's the guy with the thing on the chain that swings around, like the thing I'm holding in the game, which is why I looked down at it. And I was like, you mean like a sensor? He's like, oh, is that what they're called? Like the things on the chains that swing and they have like the smoke that comes out of them. I'm like, yeah, it's called a sensor and it hangs on the chains and it has the incense in it and it sways as they walk. And yeah, that's, I mean, more than just the Pope, but yes, you're thinking of the right faith. And but just as I was saying to R2 and chat at the beginning of the stream, like, to have the confidence of somebody who's willing to come up to come up to somebody, some stranger on the street, and proselytize, but not know what a Catholic is. To do that, not knowing what a Catholic is, that the Pope believes in Jesus. So, to not know who the Pope is and have the confidence to do that is so funny. So good. Anyway, now to play this game that has the exact thing he was asking about in them. But yeah, I lost my mind. Also, to answer the old ways, I do think the neighbors would notice this like random van come up and like the trailer and everything, and me running in and out of the house. But also, if my neighbor's house looked like this, I'd already have a lot of questions. And then also, we're an actual hired service that the owner of this property like hired, and we're on a contract to deal with this. So, who knows? Maybe the person who lives here told their neighbors like, hey, some freaky shit's been happening in my house. So I hired somebody to come deal with it. Mayhaps. Never heard of him. Thanks, R2. But yeah. You'd be there with binoculars. Oh, for sure. I'm such a busybody. Like, if I lived there, I would be, like, in one of the windows with binoculars watching the whole time. I'd be taking notes. I'd be so interested. Oh, that's so funny, Toy. What? This house looks fine. Emmy, are you lying to yourself or trying to lie to chat? Because, I mean, this is how I decorate for Easter. But this, this is probably not what most people consider a place that looks fine. That's how you decorate year-round. Ugh. Emmy, I know I adore you. Okay. So, I need those dots to keep dotsing. We'll do it lower. And then I actually think I'm going to go get the other ones. Which, are they still somewhere? Did I leave them somewhere? Or are they still in the truck? Oh yeah, I would be so... Oh? Are they still in the truck? Yes, they are. Did I ever tell y'all collectively the story about my old neighbor's house that ended up being squatted in by some folk, and how, like, how I learned, how I was super nosy and learned maybe too much. I was, like, giving the roofers lemonade and cookies and stuff in exchange for information. I had taken busybody to, like, a whole different level even for me. Why do I feel like this ghost is wandering, like, a lot? Like, an unusual amount for a phantom. I mean, I know it's a phantom. Oh, there was a bone in a bunny nest. In a forest spirit nest. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Or not. Okay. Okay. I hate that I just... Oh, I did get the ghost photo. Excellent. Let's just scoot this way for a sec. 4 dots in Biddy's body with the specialization of making friends. Yeah. Did a facehugger jump at you? Yeah, one of them tried to do that with me also. Okay, I do like the onion head. The little girl with the teeth for face. Has jackalope antlers. That's kind of fun. The other option is the other thing is to escape from a hunt. I still haven't found... I still haven't found the cursed object, right? Yeah. So why don't we try to find the cursed object really quick? It is not the music box. It is not the mirror. It is not tarot cards. I didn't see the Ouija board. Yeah, no Ouija board. No summoning circle. Ah, monkey's paw. Okay. Alright. Thank you very much, little miss. Our little mister. Little Chris. Don't want too many assumptions. My sanity's low enough for a phantom to hunt. We'll drop more. Oh, where would I even go? The lockers are closed off. I think I really want that perfect investigation, though. We're so close to that perfect investigation, though. Do I do it? Do I try? No. Next one. Next one. Next one. It's so much easier on larger maps. I hate settling for less than perfect on these. Yeah, okay, so that old neighbor's house where I had my 4 dots in busybody with a specialization in making friends. Oh, nice, 24. So that neighbor had owned that house since it was built. Had been the only owner ever thus far. Older guy, not old, but older. Had owned it since the 90s. Seemed nice. Didn't speak like a lot of English, but I really liked him. He was very friendly the few times we interacted. And sometimes his daughter would come visit him. She was about my age. And one day he just disappears. Like, U-Haul in the middle of the night, vanished the next day, kind of gone. Just gone, right? But, like, his shoes were still on the front porch, and his TV was, like, still in his living room, but, like, the rest of his stuff and his car and everything, gone. And that was kind of weird. And then the house was listed for sale, like, a week or two later. And it just, like, my busybody senses we're tingling. All the alarms are going off of, like, I need to know more. Why would this guy suddenly move? What happened? Why did it happen, like, in one day? Just suddenly, out of nowhere. I had so many questions. So many questions. So yeah, he just kind of disappeared, which was really weird. And suddenly, out of nowhere, his house was for sale. And then, there were a bunch of open houses scheduled with the realtor. But the realtor never was showing up. Like, the events would come and go. People would show up to look at the house, but the person showing the house would never show up. And then, like, a few months later, the cost of the house went down. And then, roofers showed up to work on it. But the realtor didn't show up. The real estate agent who's in charge of that property, like, never showed up to let the roofers in so that they could, like, do their thing and set up, and, like, climb out the top windows to get to the roof easier. And, like, they had a scheduled time. They were hired, but nobody came to let them in. And so they were just standing there all morning, and eventually I was like, do any of you need to use my bathroom? Do you want some, like, iced tea or lemonade? I have bowls. Do you want some cookies I just happened to make? And they're like, oh, we're good, thanks. And, like, later I offered again after a couple more hours, and they took me up on it. And then the next time they were like, we're going to reschedule. Don't know what happened. We'll try again. We'll schedule for a different day. So, they leave. They come back another day. Same thing happens. Nobody shows up to let them in right away. They're standing outside, this time kind of like in increasingly worsening weather. And so I like bring them all umbrellas, just in case it starts raining and they still have to stand outside. And I bring them all snacks and beverages again. And yeah, just sort of slowly started to learn more from them about like this weird job that they were hired on by somebody who isn't the owner but works for the owner. And yeah, I'm gonna share something. Okay, I think our first rabbit is in that. No. Yeah, it was super weird. So sure, maybe I was a bit of a busybody. Sure, maybe I got really chummy with the roofers to find out more about, like, what the hell. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, that's so cool. But yeah, that was some of my finest busybody work, in my opinion. I knew he didn't die, but I thought it was very weird. And then it didn't sell, and then it went, and it didn't sell, and it didn't sell, and the price changed, and then the price changed again. Oh, looks like they're kissing. I'm gonna let them have their privacy in their bathtub. Now that I've screenshot them. Yeah, and then... Oh. Interesting. Oop. Oh. Yeah, and then... So I knew he didn't die, but he just sort of disappeared. And then it didn't sell, and then it didn't sell. And after long enough... it went to auction, but then nobody bought it at auction. And then it went to police auction after that, which was fascinating. And then nobody bought it at the police auction. And then some people ended up living in it. Said they were my new neighbors, moved in middle of the day, acted super normal, introduced themselves to people. Super chill when they first moved in, turned out. Super not chill, and they were squatters. And then they were discovered by the bank that had ended up buying the house, or like acquiring the debt and then acquiring the house. Like the next year. They lived next door for like a while. And then the bank was like, if you are gone by the time we and our staff show up tomorrow morning, we won't have you arrested. Which, like, technically, if you've lived someplace long enough as a squatter, well, squatters' rights for, like, acquiring the property are, like, a decade. Squatters' rights for, like, having an eviction period are actually much shorter, but these guys had, like, really been destroying the place, which does nullify your squatters' rights. Here, at least. And so... they vanished into the middle of the night, never to be seen again. And so then I busybodied with my specialty in making friends at the people from the bank to find out more information about that. All that to say, if somebody's house started looking like this, I would want to find out everything. Mostly so I could probably be friends with them. But if they didn't do it to themselves, or they didn't do it themselves, their house did it to itself, you best believe I would be so nosy. It'd be hard to get rid of me. Okay, so there's another forest spirit in that nest. I should start going around with my dot. I also meant to bring tier 1 dots, and I didn't. So we get to do the funkiness that I had been doing prior. I really like that fireplace. Nope, not in there. Okay. I was told that if it jumps at you, that is boding poorly for your investigation. That one is empty. That's a good thing, I believe is what I was told. That sort of probably negates each other, I hope. Oh, this is quite the warm house. That's 2 problem rabbits. Or 4 spirits. Oh. Okay, I did hear the water running earlier. And this room is 1 degree Celsius instead of over 20 degrees Celsius. So this is just where I want to be. Great. Fantastic. Hi, Nixus. How's it going? How are you? We are hunting forest spirits to give them our greetings and investigating some ghosties. How are you today? Let us step out. We'll check our sanity. We'll grab some equipment. My sanity is iffy. Good to know. Oh, that's in the guest room across the hall. Okay. And I'll have to turn off the light in there. And then after these, I'll bring up extra firelight, crucifixes, and I'll see what I can do about witnessing some stuff. I also need to recall where I put my crucifixes down. Because I brought them in and I put them somewhere. Oh, they're on the table. Okay. Let's go grab at least one of them. Oh. Oh, okay. Just flush those bad energies away. Hi. Flush the bad vibes. Sometimes that's just what you need to do, you know? Okay. You're recovering at the moment. Unsure if you have food poisoning or stomach bug. Oof. I'm so sorry. That is a terrible mixture of symptoms to ever be experiencing for like any reason. They just suck. Okay, so if that's there, we'll put this out here for a little extra coverage. Oh. Okay. Alright. That's, Cool. Oh. And it just tried to hunt me. That was a crucifix bursting into flames that we just heard. So, let's see where my sanity was when that happened. Ooh, okay. So it waited for right when my sanity hit 50-ish. Okay. And there's an orb. It is an obake. Oh, fun. That brings fun and other F words to mind. Great. Let's see. Yep, couldn't get meds for the first day because Good Friday, no grocery stores were open. Ugh, got some today. finally up and around, so decided to park it here. Oh, I love that. Well, I hope you feel better. I hope the meds help. Also, hi, Sassy. Okay, so we have an abake. So fun. We have yet to see a ghost event. Let's go bring... Bring salt. And a camera. And a sensor. Like that Pope guy who may or may not like Jesus uses. And we still need to find a bone. Now my question is, which crucifix burn? Fascinating. All right. Wow, it instantly walked through that, huh? In and out, tomato seeds, plant food. Yeah, of course. You do what you need to do. Oh, it turned off the breaker. Okay. All right. Your grody ass handprint. Thank you. And we'll leave that. To go look elsewhere. We are gonna look for... Oh. Well, there's the monkey paw. That solves one mystery. I like that they tossed the shoe from the foot of the bed onto their laptop. Let's go find the bone to pick with them. Hmm? You're gonna be in and out. Tomato seedlings are ready for plant food because they went from standing strong to limp. Oh no! Yeah, of course. Yeah, make some foods for them. Okay, so... Oh, that was an interaction photo. We can go get dirty water still. Okay. You did have a good moment today. You had to dash your groceries. Because you weren't able to walk to the store, being in the pain that you're in. Noticed when you unpacked your groceries that your dasher got you a chocolate bunny. Didn't charge you for it. Oh, that is a really sweet gesture. Okay. Oh, my sanity is wrecked. Yeah, I want my house to just have these vibes always. So there's some amount of the debris that is giving me kind of the baker's house in Louisiana, which I wouldn't necessarily want to encapsulate. But some of the other vibes are real good. Oh! Hey! We already found our bone that we were looking for. We found somebody's lower jaw. Okay. I love that you can play the music box song on the piano now. Okay, so let us go. Let us go forth. Back upstairs once more into the breach. And see if we can get just a few more photos. Oh. Well, gosh. Well, gosh. Thanks, Ghost. That was quite handy of you. I said I wanted a few more photos, and you immediately lit up like a Christmas tree with just activity after activity of things that I could take 3-star photos of. Appreciate you. What's your name? Jay. Appreciate you, Jay. Good Ghost. Thank you. So long, and thanks for all the fish. And you're back from ads. Welcome back from ads, everybody. Chat's been buzzing with good vibes and support. Talkabot's been in dropping important resources, while Nexus is battling a bug, but found solace in stream. Sassy Wolf is multitasking with Seedling TLC and Stream Love. Also, don't forget there's a clip contest going on with prizes up for grabs. Nexus even scored an unexpected Easter treat. Talk about sweet surprises. Wow. Okay, now that is what you like to see. Classic. Okay. How goes my task? This would be faster if I was playing multiplayer. Then again, I could just sit here and bask in the Four Spirits glow for the rest of the stream and also still be pretty happy. So if I have to play this several times to get what I need out of it, that's okay. Let's see. We've done Tanglewood. We've done Edgefield. We've done Ridgeview. I don't know if I want to do Maple Lodge, but I guess that's what we're gonna do. So. Maple Lodge was always one of my favorites. I miss those days.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. There have been new reports of a cursed object nearby. This must be the reason that the ghost was summoned here. Take a look. You may be able to use it to your advantage.
So... this map has some fun Easter eggs on it that I would love to share with folks. Oh wait, we're almost done with our daily tasks. Excellent. Oh, and I see where the generator is also. So I don't know if we'll see some of my favorite Easter eggs, like Slenderman. But I can definitely try to show you some of them. This map though I do prefer its old version, is a love letter to horror as a genre. And we can find elements of that in a few places. So let's pop through here. I'll actually come turn the generator on really quick. Oh hey, some spine. We love to see a little bit of spine on occasion. I'll have to come back and grab that later. The generator is back here somewhere. It's in this section. Maybe it's behind the bathroom? For some reason, I thought it was on this side when it's where it is, but I guess not. Nexus, you're awesome. Yeah, it's outside the women's room. Okay. Classic. So, I guess we'll start with the bathroom Easter egg, which is one of these guys. One of the toilets isn't a Saw reference. It has initials. It has like a little heart. And it's a Saw reference on the tank.
You're a clown and a fool.
No, you. You're so sweet. Also, did I see my breath? I might have just seen my breath. Oh. Yeah, okay. So this is gonna be the ghost space. I'll take you on a quick tour. So there's a heart on one of the toilet tanks, which is a big ol' Saw reference. And then, since we're at a campsite, very important to note. Sassy, you're so sweet. Thank you for the 100 bits. Over here, by the Totally Normal and Fine Lodge, there's a dock to the lake. And there's bubbling in the lake, something fierce. And Jason Voorhees' mask. Well, the mask that Jason Voorhees took off one of his victims in the second film. Third film? Comes floating to the surface. I love that he's known for that mask, but he doesn't wear it for, like, even the first few killings of his. It's like a later addition. Okay, so we're not seeing Slenderman. I do like that all those wooden rabbit effigies are having, like, some beers together. It's very hard to see in this weather, but over there is a very menacing scarecrow in the woods. Always fun, always a delight. And then, when this map was first introduced, is he still here? Yeah. So there's a body over there in the tall grass under the lodge, wrapped in a drop cloth, bleeding from the head. And back in the old lobby of the game, the event that this map was introduced, scrawled in ectoplasm inside the map, if you shone UV light in just the right place, you would see, "Help, I'm under the law." And it was always very fun. and then you and your friends would go, and you'd look under the porch, and you'd find the corpse. If you're in here and it's a ghost that's in the lodge, the TV, and the TV gets turned on by the ghost, the phone will ring as a little nod to the movie The Ring. It's all staticky, and the phone will start ringing as long as the TV is on. Sometimes Slenderman watches you in the woods from various clearings. He's only in this and the other campsite. He's not in every map. Let me think what other little nods are available. They might just not be available right now. I'll try to go around to it. I want to check my sanity really quick. But there are... more hissing. Fantastic. There are, Blair Witch Project effigies as well. The, like, twig doll things. They mostly hang up along the fence in the campsite area. Drop off. Okay, that's fine. Okay. My sanity's gonna go down quicker now, so I've got to be careful. Blair Witch. So cool. You love to see it. Okay. What is my sanity like? Pretty alright. Pretty alright. Kenny Clark, huh? Alright, Kenny. Send the ghostie to cool it off. Sassy, I would if I could. Well, I would send a ghostie to cool it off. Maybe one a little less murdery. But otherwise, yeah, totally. You need a mod. Oh, it looks like Casper. Well, you can. I know it wouldn't look like Casper, but you can set it to friendly. Like, you can set it on a custom difficulty so it can't kill you. You just don't get rewards from that. You know? No. The reward was the ghost friend he made along the way. Yeah. Sorry, I'm so sleepy. I had a lot of trouble getting any rest last night. Bodies, am I right? So cool looking over there. Hasn't been as bad as March, but still there, yes. Pardon me. Okay, so let's see what we know about the ghost. Kenny Clark is a bathroom ghost, so it could be an alias for Elvis. Kenny Clark. We have not checked for UV, but does touch a lot. Which is very much worth noting. Kenny Clark has not been particularly aggressive towards my sanity. So even though he's been touching stuff, probably not a Yore or Yorai or a trying to think. Pardon me. I don't think that Kenny's a poltergeist. Could be. Could be proven wrong. Right now I have nothing to support poltergeist, though. Well, actually I have a couple things to support poltergeist out there. Look. Okay. Let me peek at the other bathroom. Yeah, he hasn't really done much to show his true colors. I do want that camera to not be floating. So I'm going to just take that down real quick. Also, I'm stealing this frog. He doesn't have his colors yet. It's all white. It suits him. There you go, little frog. Yeah, sure. Okay. 2-week-old Casper from when she came to visit. Aww. Cute. That's cute. I might move this camera. I'm a little suspicious. I might move that camera. Let me throw some grimoires in there to see if they'll write for me. Right now, I do feel like it's more likely to be in the men's room. Right, this is men's. Now, this is the slightly vaguely femme one. Oh! That was dots right through my face. Yep. Okay. Cool. That was straight up dots right through my head. Great. Okay, so we finally have dot. I want to double check temps and stuff. That does eliminate a bunch. It'd be so convenient if that ghost would just give me some writing, you know? I want the speed boost. So, when I take adrenaline to heal my sanity, to recover some sanity, it also gives me a small speed boost. Because it's just a shot of adrenaline. Okay. Not to the face. Thanks, Sassy. Oh, okay, so let's get temps. Not that room temps are really a thing. Just because it's rainy and we're outside. Yep. Yeah. I don't feel like I wasted time with that side, but yeah, these are the truly cursed toilets. Okay. I want to stream for 5 ever, but with how my body's feeling, depending on how tonight goes, we might just do like one of each of the event maps. See if we can get some progress towards our own personal rewards. Okay, Kenny. Man, the Walking Dead games really broke me for the name Kenny. Because I can't help but think of, like, Kenny and Clementine. Okay. Let's do this. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. but I'm standing right here. So hunt me, maybe. Oh. Child? How dare you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you friendly? Are you a child? Are you old? Are you young? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Okay. Well, I guess that answers where the hell you were. I mean, I ask silly questions, win silly prizes, right? Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna leave that there. Hopefully very silly prizes. Well, that ghost child with a circle of teeth for a face did just run straight towards my face. So, normal and fine. So normal, so fine. Perfectly average situation to find oneself in. Okay. Teeth, mouth, ghost face, child. Yeah. That ghost model does tend to freak out probably the most. Oh, that was EMF 5. Okay, kiddo. I'm just gonna trap you here for a second. Show yourself. Show me your presence. I'm gonna go get the other dot. Wait. I'm gonna be the most docile one. Those freak you out. That's solid. I personally like, I call her Onion Head. I personally like Onion Head. And, the model that looks like she's on her way to a slumber party. But like, oh. It's also okay to be freaked out by them, I think. Let's actually actually unfreeze this one. And let's put it down more child level. Is a wraith an option? It is. I think I have a wraith. If I had a wraith. It'd be spirit box. Oh. Let me try this again. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Give me a sign. Are you young? Are you old? Where are you? Where are you? So, ooh, right through the face every time. Child? So help me. Hold on. Okay, little wraith. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm not here to excise you. I'd love to see a picture of that toothy maw. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, bye. Thank you for letting me see that glorious toothy maw. Okay, bye. Thanks, Kenny.
Welcome back.
So you might be thinking,
Ready for you.
what made you think, oh, hey, I might have a wraith? For those of you less familiar with this game. So, wraith are the only ones that never will disturb salt, even if they pass through them. It's just not a thing. They float. They don't have feet that they use to move on the ground. So, when it walked through areas that had salt, admittedly as dots, and as an event once, but when it never disturbed the salt that it clearly was pathing through, then that's a good way to tell you have a wraith. And then that led me to go, you know, let's double check that evidence that failed one more time. Just the one more time. I really want that foil event ID. But I also have like almost 18 days. So it's gonna be okay. Okay. So I want to make sure I'm doing stuff to further the cause. But I think I'm gonna change the dots. Between the 4 maps that have little nests on them, does anyone have a preference of which one I do again? Yeah, that's fair. You might have had a glitch. That happened a few times. During some of the changes. But it was never supposed to happen. The game was definitely newer. Yeah. Those were the days. Also, oh, I should say, if anybody has this game and wants help making progress towards your personal objectives, then I'd be happy to switch to some co-op lobbies with people who I trust on comms on my streams. So, like, any of the regulars, any mods. And if you're like, I'm newer here, but I'd like to do that at some point, I also am happy to always pop in to, like, some lobbies off stream with people that I'm getting to know. I haven't checked out anything in Phas recently, so down to see whatever. I might do Ridgeview again. Maybe the campsite. I am going to invite my mom. Hey, listen, Steam, you want to get it on your PS5 too? You want to see how crossplay feels? There. That's legit. That is totally legit. Oh man, I have to figure out stuff with a mage character I'm making too at some point soon. Okay. I think that I'll probably just go back through this way since nobody has a preference. And I might make this a co-op lobby, even though I'm still playing solo for right now, in case mods or any regulars want to join.
Whoever was here must have summoned the ghost with a cursed object.
Also, if Twyla Fox or Sassy Wolf or any other modifier animal friends want to join, you're also totally welcome. Carla Lancaster. I read Lannister for a second and I was like, ugh. I also have to deal with Carla's twin. But no. Lancaster, so we're fine. Prefers people who are alone. Like, I need to get her to blow out a firelight, pick up sound on a parabolic, and clear the area, cleanse the area using incense. Breaker is in the basement. Let's go! Oh yeah. Okay, I already heard some familiar hissing. Now that I know what I'm listening for. Oh. And we have the Waluigi board. This thing's coming from above. Okay. How do you Luigi board? Hey, little guy. You're gonna just skip forth? Okay. Yeah, these dots are so much easier than tier 3 for this specific purpose. I hear hissing. Oh. Okay. Oh, we have a pelvis. A whole pelvis. Just for me. Thanks. Well. Oh, damn. This bathroom's really intense. Yeah. They're the forest spirits we're looking for. Anyone else? No. Okay. Okay. So lockers are available. Most of the spirits have been kind spirits, which bodes well for our investigation. We did also just watch that plate get flipped, so I have a feeling like we might be in the right area already. I'm just gonna set this up facing that way, I think. And I'll place this here for right now. A breakfast chair dropped out of it? Nice. Who doesn't like a chair one could eat breakfast out of? Question mark? Is a bowl a chair for cereal? Or soups? Okay, I actually think I'm gonna leave this grimoire here for right now. I want temps, EMF, UV. I think that's the kit right now. You and me, Carla. You and me. I'll figure you out. It's a swimming pool. Well, how could it be a swimming pool for soup? Because soup isn't in something wet. Like, the soup isn't swimming. The soup is the Like, a swimming pool isn't a swimming pool for water. No. No. Bad. Nuh-uh. Nope. Water doesn't swim in itself. Why would soup? Oh. 0.2 degrees Celsius. We have our space. Yep. Okay. Oh, and they threw the painting. Let's at least vaguely reset the kitchen. No, you don't like. Okay. It is not a big fan of me touching its stuff. Possessive this one is. Okay. Alright. And then we'll grab the cursed potato. As always. Oh. Actually, I'll let this be in the nest. Like it's one of the eggs. Hey, there we go. -10. Nope. Ankle biter. crawling at my ankles with its toothpaste. Okay, sir. I'm not going to say that sir is definitively wrong. I will say that I don't think that water swims in itself or that soup swims in itself. If the argument was that the bits that are in the soup are for chunky soups were swimming in the soup, maybe. But I don't think. I'm also one of those weirdos that doesn't think water is wet. So. He's just sitting here grinning. Okay. Yeah, I don't think like a tomato bisque is swimming in itself. But I could stand an argument that alphabet soup is swimming in the alphabet noodles or pasta. The alphabet pasta is swimming in the tomato soup. But that's the best you're gonna get from me? Okay. Oh. Where did this book even come from? Well, it's mine now. My book now, baby. Throw it down there with my other books. Okay, so we have freezing temps. We have EMF. I'm a little worried we could have twins. I'm pretending like that isn't a possibility for right now, because that makes me more comfortable. Wait, no, it's unlikely to be twins because we've gotten more than one type of evidence in this room. Okay, if I don't think you're twins. Look at you doing your thing. Such a independent youth. Okay. I think what you're showing me is that you're very likely to be an Oni. So let's step outside. No. Let's step outside. I don't think it's a shade. Chat. Whatever will we do? Okay. Let's rearrange our dots, just in case. Get another book in there, we'll get some spirit box going. Oh, that ate my sanity so much. I really think it might be an enemy, but that is neither here nor there. I'll also bring in some incense in the form of a censer. Still can't believe that guy earlier. That was so funny. Does the Pope believe in Christ? I mean, that's so funny. Okay, I'm gonna set this off this corner, I think.
It's like the age-old saying goes, home is where you recover from potential hypothermia.
Hi, Earthatian. Are you here? Are you friendly? Would you like to welcome in the raiders? Where are you? Are you friendly? Would you like to welcome in the raiders? Well, we'll leave the spirit box here with this child that's haunting me. And we'll come say hi to you, my lovely raiders, from the truck. Do you want us to leave? Hi, friends. Welcome to Earth the Tian. Hi, friends. Tian streams are delightful tasting menu of gaming experiences, if you're unfamiliar. Tian's great. Tian works on Go Tell stuff with me as a fellow mod, and it's just a delight. The indie gaming selection is a fine vintage. While Sea of Thieves adds a robust body to their content. He's wonderful. He's very fun and funny. He's his programming for streamer bots, sort of the secret sauce of all sorts of things, and it's been really cool. And as somebody who's just trying to set up streamer bot right now, I'm infinitely impressed that anyone knows how to set it up, let alone do any form of programming with it. But no, he's just great. How were the root trees are dead? What's that? Tell me about that if you don't mind. Tian, it's good to see you. Frog's Eye, welcome in. Nixie-ish, welcome in. Pizza Cat, hello. Yes, we are here. Yes, we are friendly. No, I don't want you to leave. Hi. The combination of words secret sauce. Yeah. Like Ombredin or the curse. Oh, okay, sure. I am familiar with the Curse of the Golden Idol. I want to play them at some point. Let me snooze those ads. I can't have Tian raid in and then get ads immediately. What kind of monster would I be? Hi, friends. If you just came in with Tian, and you don't know me, hi, I'm Fire Ashes. I'm a full-time variety streamer, sometimes charity streamer. I am a member of the team Incandescent, as well as one of the founders of Neurodivergent Plus, a stream team where we're all Neurodivergent Plus so much more. I'm a member of the Twitch Women's Guild, the Twitch Pride Guild, and featured in the Limitless Talent Collection of disabled streamers on Twitch for 2025. And I'm the head of the Portland Online Broadcasters Association in Portland, Oregon. Other than that, I'm a cast member of the Old Ways podcast, telling fun stories through the medium of tabletop RPGs. And I'm just a queer disabled lady who's trying to do her best to create a supportive corner of the internet where we can all get along and vibe and bond over the things we have in common, as well as the things that make us different and unique. You'll find that the vibes here are never positive vibes only. I think that's unrealistic and unattainable for most people. But it's supportive vibes only, because I can try to be supportive of everyone, and I can try to encourage that to be the space that you find yourself in. The only other thing that you'll really find here to be a consistent more than gameplay or arts or crafts or cooking streams or co-working streams or charity stuff, especially in May, is that I think that working together and learning together is growing together. I love admitting I don't know something and then learning that thing, whether it's a first playthrough, be it an indie game or AAA game, whether it's learning a speed run live on stream, whether it's just learning and practicing languages or sharing fun facts that we've learned together. Whatever the thing is, I love learning together. So, if any of those things sound appealing to you, I hope you stick around. I hope you find yourself hanging out here in the future. We do have anonymous follows here, so feel free to lurk, say hi, whatever's in your heart. But just know that I hope you find warmth and light here if you stay. Thank you for being another beautiful nerd at my hearth. You too? That's what you got you into programming? Yes. Yeah, I used to program. I love tearing stuff apart and looking at the code and building new things. StreamerBot's been kind of overwhelming. It's just so different than bots that I've used, and it's so different than any skills that I've had to use in a long time. But it's very cool. It is very cool. I'm hoping to have it set up before Goto, but progress has been slow. And if you don't know Tian, again, as I said before, very cool person. All of y'all out there lurking, hanging out, I hope you check Tian out. Just a delight. Just a delight. If you have any questions, yeah, thank you. I will very likely reach out to you soon. Because so far it's been daunting, but I'm ready. I'm ready to take on the challenge, I think. As I said before, I did snooze ads, but they're trying really hard to be a thing. And I only have so many snoozes. So we'll probably have ads coming up pretty quick here. Another 4 minutes. You have good food. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for bringing your friends to hang out with me and mine. We are dealing with not just investigating ghosts like Carla Lancaster, but also appeasing the forest spirits and finding all of their jackalope totems, which has been a great delight. Yeah, get good food, get good post-stream rest, and I'm just so grateful for you coming in. Okay, so what we know, new and old friends, folks in chat, what we know is that we have either a Shade and Oni are twins. I love TwitchBot stuff, and I've tested about 14 over my years streaming for like various things and comparing their features and what I liked and what I didn't like. And then I always ended up going back to the one I've been using primarily. But I'm trying to make the change over to StreamerBot because it can do even more of what I want it to do without having so many other little bots to fill in other like niche pockets of things. Because right now I have like my primary bot and then like a few little other bots that help fill in some gaps. And I'm trying to see if StreamerBot can kind of make it so I need less of that. So we'll see. We'll see. But I am pretty excited to try, like, give StreamerBot a real honest go of things. I have one main one and then like a couple others that do like a little something. So Pile of Ashes in chat is my main bot account. It does like 95% of functions here, I'd say. And then Stream Elements is modded, but I don't let the bot actually do anything. It's actually for a different widget. Frosty Tools does like 3 functions total out of everything. But that one does post also through Pile of Ashes. It's really only like 2 or 3 others. In addition to my main one. And I'd like it to be less. I'd prefer eventually to switch to something that my mods can also work with instead of is saved onto my computer directly. But as long as it's something saved onto my computer directly, I'd prefer StreamerBot. Yeah, Sassy. I'm familiar. Updates broke it, yeah. I feel that. Okay, we are going to take some incense in. We'll take a lantern in. We'll bring the parabolic next. Yeah, it's like 3 bots. 1 primary one and like 2 doing some like periphery stuff. And I'd rather it just be 1. Well, there it goes, also proving that it has to not... that it can't be a djinn. Okay, so... and then we'll cleanse the area. Hang tight through those ads again, I'm so sorry about that. You know how it is. Okay, so... we won't get ghostwriting. Didn't think we would anyway. But it's confirmed we won't now. And by that I mean that ghostwriting books like these can't be thrown by a ghost that can write in them until after it's written in them. So if it gets thrown but it's still blank, we know nothing can go into it. Okay, let me try this one more time. Where are you?
Smart.
Cool. Great. So we have twins. Break ends in 40 seconds. I'm so sorry, everybody. Stuck in those ads. Let's see.
It's like the age-old saying goes, home is where you recover from potential hypothermia.
Welcome in, Raiders. Azure, hi. Oh no, you're fine. Yes, so I'm Fiery Ashes. I also am Bunny. That's my first name, so I just let people also call me that should they choose to. I've made enough friends on this platform that, like, it's okay for y'all to call me either by name or by username. That's as much as my actual name as people are gonna ever get. Hi, Azure. But yes, the Babe with the is one of my besties, and is also a moderator in this channel. Okay, so we are just finishing this map up, and then we'll welcome you in properly. Is there... Let me go get the parabolic sounds. Azure, how was your stream? How was Star Wars The Old Republic? How's it going, friend? That was some, like, backwards Latin. Perfect. So we don't need that anymore. We will, however, take this. And yeet that way. Ooh. She just... Yeah, Carla just showed up and started chanting at me right as I lit my sensor. Awkward. Okay. Azure, I hope you're doing great. I hope your stream was awesome. Thank you so much for bringing your people to hang out with me and mine. If you need to raid and fade, as I've heard some people say, if you need to go lurk and just sort of do what you need to do to recoup, I totally understand. Ah, boo. That's only a level 1 interaction. Rough. Okay, let's see if we can get a couple more picks. But first, let me come out here and welcome Azure properly. Azure, it's so good to see you. I hope your stream was wonderful. I think all of Azure's community knows me, but if you don't, I am Fiery Ashes, aka Bunny to a lot of people. I am a full-time variety streamer, sometimes charity streamer. I'm a member of the Old Ways podcast, which a lot of people who are involved with the Rolling Nomads community also know. It's such a pleasure to have you. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can get something better than that. Tess, you're awesome. You're real cool. And the ghost and queen. Thanks. You're awesome. Oh, Tess, I know you're lurking. I'm just gonna say this out loud really quick, in case you or anyone else needs to hear it. This event is similar to the last community event, but you will need to do your own stuff to unlock certain things. So if you or Babe or anyone else wants to get in on some ghost babies shenanigans, you just say the word. Okay, so rain come out here. Yeah. Sounds good. We have like 17 days, so it doesn't have to be tonight. I just wanted to let you know, in case of whenever, that if it's not during one of the 3 designated busiest days, that we could probably figure something out. Want to walk through any of the other salt? Kiddo? You know what? I'm gonna keep those last disturbed salts in kind of my back pocket for now. How old are you? How old are you? How long have you been dead? Goodbye. 43 years old. Has been dead for 93 years. That's pretty rough. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, because the twins can hunt me from anywhere, not just from their designated room. Yeah, I think I'm good. We have our bone. We have basically a perfect investigation bonus. I'm cool.
There's some jobs ready for you.
I'm alright. So, for those of you who haven't, who have played Phas but haven't played any of this year's Easter event, there's always an Easter, Halloween, and like winter holiday event. So, Easter this year, we're back with the Cursed Hollow. We're back to the forest spirits and its totems. I love it so much. All the jars of fireflies and the weeping willow of light off of its horns. It also has like an evolving trophy. It's very cool. Oh, you don't steal the ghost's eggs this year. I forget if it was 2 years ago or 3. It was 3 years ago. 3 years ago, there was like a egg hunt. Last year, there was also sort of an egg hunt, but it was still like a little bit different. This year, we're just trying to find all of its spirit totems. It's so pretty. That's awesome, Sassy. That's great. Let's see. I'll only probably be doing another map or 2, if I'm being honest. I'll probably only be live for another 45 minutes to an hour. Because I haven't been feeling great. But I'm so excited to be doing this with all of you. It's been good fun. So, once more into the breach. Back to Edgefield. If people want, I might do one non-event map.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. We've had no reports of
And then
violence.
during Game on 10 Lupus, we'll be doing like challenge wheels and all sorts of stuff also. So, we'll have some shenanigans. Okay. So... just closing a couple doors. Phasmo crowd control. There are a few other ways you can do some fun things with Phas. Phasmophobia crowd control would be wild, but it'd also be very hard to even remotely balance. Okay, there's no... There's so many weird mechanics baked into each other. It'd be very hard to get it to not like crash all the time, I think. But I don't know. I don't really make crowd control sets for games. I just play them. So, oh, that's sick. That's super cool. So who knows? Maybe people have figured out ways to untangle everything. I think this might be its room. I'm just gonna do that right now. I'm not saying for sure that it is, but I'm suspicious of this room. Just gonna leave a few things there for you. So there was a spirit of the forest in that nest. You can sort of see it. There was one in that nest as well. Oh, wait. It had turned on a light in here. So we either have another ghost that's doing some wander... Oh. Yeah. It's this room. Hold on. Let me go get the stuff we left in the other suspicious room. But no, imagine Phasmo crowd control. I could see maybe... it'd be interesting because there are already ways to like modify the game, but it also changes the balance of rewards you can get for each map. So it'd be very interesting to see crowd control, but in a way that allows you to still make money off the maps. Or a system around that. But right now, if you edit any of your game files, you can get permanently banned from the game and your like account locked out of it and stuff. So I don't think there is a version of this where you can make a crowd control set without their explicit help and permission, so that people don't get like locked out of their their copies of the game. Oh, well, there's a handprint on that window and that window. Cool. Gonna turn off the radio. No. Gonna turn off the radio. I'll leave a book. Yeah, it'd be interesting. People would probably want to do things like add or take away sanity. All sorts of shenanigans. Yeah, that's what I was saying, is that unless they had like very explicit permission, if not them working on it with people, then it wouldn't be doable without locking people out of their copies of the game permanently. Yeah, it could have been fun. There are plenty of other games of these types that might lend themselves to that instead. Oh. Like, I don't know if, God, there are just so many. I don't know if, like, Ghost Exile or Ghost Hunters Incorporated or Demonologist or Forewarned or any of those might be a little more open to it. I think they have a little less strict stance on anti-modding. Yeah, I do think that it would probably be like it zeroes out your rewards for that map kind of a thing. I also very rarely mod games, but it's more that I'm absolutely terrified of damaging any of the game files or save files. Because I'm not gonna lie, if I lose a save that I've been working really hard on for long enough, I am very unlikely to restart the game. I'm usually more likely to just never play it again. Oh, we have writing. Oh. And we have grody little footprints. Crowd control is pretty fun though. And I'm glad that we can do crowd control for charity in like very direct ways nowadays. That's pretty cool. If there was a ghost hunting game crowd control set, what would you most want to see? Like, what kinds of effects would you most want? Just barely not fast enough. Okay. One of the things you don't mod because oh yeah, fair. Lock the front door. Goes to bed. Trigger hunting. I mean, the closest I get to crowd control is when I use Dixper. Which, Like as soon as for Phas at least, which I will go back to doing once I make my tech changes. See, none of those are nice. Not a single one of those. All of those are like kill the player, ruin the entire map, kill the player, kill the player. Is there like a single positive thing you have to add to that? Also, crowd control, yeah, you'd need to listen to... That's not chaotic good, that's just mean. That's not chaotic good at all, that's just rude. You said chaotic good, let me see some of the good side of that. Because right now I'm getting like big chaotic evil energy with like a little bit of like maybe chaotic neutral. Okay. Yeah, you'd have to... The crowd control would need to work with the Phas developers directly. I do like Dixper though, and you know it can do a lot of those things, just not all of those things. Okay, you'll just set up a board meeting with everyone. Nice. Okay, so Paul Bowen. We're gonna go check the temps again. We'll go check EMF again. We'll go EMF reader again. Let you free agenda. Nice. Oh, just kidding. Just turn this back on. And we'll hunt the four spirits really quick too. Or find them. Hunt sounds like we intend to do some form of harm. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Rude. Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? Yeah, fun fact, subscribers here get new Dixper packs every single month. So you can just redeem every month whether or not I'm like actively using Dixper at the time. Where are you? Are you here? Do you want me to leave? Are you friendly? Are you French? Okay. I don't actually think it's gonna be that. There we go. Another miling. Okay, so we'll get the bone. You take, or you put your left hand in, take your left hand in, put your left hand in, and you shake it all about. That was it turning back on the radio. So kind of. Thanks for the good time, Paul. Excuse me. Thanks for the good time, Paul. But yeah, you can do stuff with Dixper where you like,
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
make me think the ghost is there. You can, turn off my controls. You can literally make it so I'm frozen in place and I can't move. You can do all sorts of stuff. Okay, so we got halfway through our personal goals for the level 1 personal goal for the event tonight. We still have almost 18 full days. Apparently Jojo was here. Nice. Oh, Jojo Sabri. That's awesome. I'm glad Jojo's in there. That's wonderful. We have appeased the forest spirit for now. Actually, I gotta know something. I just want to know something. Hmm? Okay. That's on me. That is on me. Let me fix that. I was gonna end stream anyway. So let me just fix a couple things. I couldn't leave well enough alone. I had to know. Okay. That's one problem down. I'm a menace. Okay, let's go find somebody to take you all to. I will take screenshots. Is how I'll deal with that. I don't know if anything was said during that time, and it's kind of on me. I thought I could turn the settings up in a few ways, just a little bit, while nothing else was running. and get away with it. And I was wrong. Okay, so let's see where we're going. Maybe someday I can unnerf everything. I will say I do kind of hate that with whatever's been going on with my computer, I had to like completely scrap most of what we do on stream recently because my computer can't handle it anymore and I don't know why. That has been kind of a bummer. Okay, so we got a pretty good ways. We're gonna figure out who we're rating. I think that we are going to go say hi to we have so many options. It's also so weird to see somebody streaming a 2014 game under their retro category. Huh. Okay, I think we're gonna go say hi to Copper, who is currently playing Alan Wake. So it's another creepy game. Copper is a fellow member of my stream team, Neurodivergent Plus. If you are a newer friend and you want to come hang out with me and Babe and all sorts of wonderful people in my Discord, or come hang out on any of my socials with me, those are the places to do that. I broke OBS. I know I'm still live, but I broke OBS, so I'm sorry for using my phone to do this, but I'm just pulling up the commands. Those are the raid messages. If you do it without a space merging things, all's well that ends well. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sorry for scuffing things like right at the last second. I'm just getting the raid sorted out. There we go. We'll be back on Monday with a less scuffed stream that will be Resident Evil 4 remake. If that's not your vibe, we'll be back with non-horror content on Tuesday with Baldur's Gate 3. We're in our first playthrough. We're in the Shadow Curse lands right now, if that means anything to you. And then Thursday is co-working before my Vampire the Dark Ages podcast at 5 p.m. Pacific. And then Fridays we play Yakuza. So if any of that sounds good to you, I hope you come around. I hope you check it out. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Don't forget to be awesome. Good night.